Welcome! Here are the top 10 most expensive Rolex watches, from the legendary Paul Newman Daytona at $17.8 million to the rare Oyster Albino at $4 million plus. These extraordinary timepieces, including the luxurious platinum diamond Pearlmaster and big crown Submariner, showcase the pinnacle of Rolex's craftsmanship, luxury, and history. Number 10. The Rolex Platinum Diamond Pearlmaster, first unveiled in 2011. This opulent and rare timepiece sold for over $277,000 at launch. Made from platinum, it combines the luxury of Rolex's well-known workmanship with 42 baguette diamonds on a bezel and a meteorite diamond dial. Those who value accuracy and elegance at the same time should choose this approach. The luxury watch industry finds great demand for the watch because of its rareness and usage of valuable materials. Although pre-owned prices fluctuate, this outstanding piece, loved by collectors for its exquisite appearance and uniqueness, is still quite valuable. Number 9. The Rolex GMT-Master, among the most expensive GMT-Master variants. Stelline Ice sold for an amazing $485,000. Originally unveiled in 2019, this luxury watch is distinguished by its brilliant 18-karat white gold case, completely studded with diamonds, which gets it the Ice moniker. The watch has a blue dial and bezel that accentuate wonderfully with the brilliant diamond highlights, thereby creating a unique and lavish appearance. A must-have for collectors and a unique item in the world of high-end watches, the GMT-Master 2. Ice blends Rolex's basic utility with a magnificent, sumptuous style. Number 8. The Rolex Submariner Big Crown, reference 6538. Auction sold for more than $1 million, therefore confirming its status as a most sought-after vintage Rolex. Made in the late 1950s and early 1960s, the Ref 6538 gets the Big Crown moniker from its obvious, enormous crown. Originally worn by James Bond, Sean Connery, in the early 007 flicks, it became legendary for its strong design and 200-meter water resistance. The Rolex Submariner Big Crown is a sought-after collector's item because of its historical relevance, connection to the James Bond series, and rareness. Number 7. The Rolex Stelline, reference 6062, sold for over $1.2 million, making it a highly sought-after vintage piece among collectors. Produced in the 1950s, the Stelline is notable for its rare star-shaped markers at the even-numbered hours, which set it apart from other Rolex models. It features a triple calendar with a moon phase complication, offering both style and functionality. Only a handful of these models were made, adding to its exclusivity. The combination of its unique design, rarity, and elegant craftsmanship has made the Rolex Stelline a prized collectible in the world of horology. Number 6. The Rolex Daytona John Player Special, reference 6264, acquired at auction for more than $1.5 million, rising to be among vintage Rolex enthusiasts' most notable acquisitions. Inspired by the John Player Special Racing Team livery, the watch has a black and gold color scheme that strikingly reflects the Formula One vehicles from the 1970s in design. Among the rare models to have an acrylic bezel, reference 6264 is renowned for its unique Panda dial. Limited manufacturing, racing legacy, and connection with motorsport history have made this Daytona a sought-after item for both collectors and watch aficionados. Number 5. The Rolex Antimagnetique, reference 4113. Between the most precious antique Rolex watches, it sold at auction for an amazing $2.5 million. Designed especially to resist magnetic fields and with a distinctive anti-magnetic mechanism, this uncommon clock was produced in the 1940s. There are just 12 known copies of Ref Int 4113. This one is particularly well preserved. Among collectors, its 44mm case, big chronograph pushers, and clear dial set it apart. The Rolex Antimagnétique's historical relevance, rarity, and inventiveness have solidified its position as a very sought-after collector's item. Number 4. The Rolex Daytona Oyster Albino. Reference: 6263. Among the most pricey Rolex watches ever, it sold for more than $4 million at auction. The albino moniker comes from this unusual timepiece's distinctive silver display featuring black subdials. Part of a small set of Daytona models with this specific dial arrangement, the watch boasts a 14-karat white gold case. 4 Oyster Albino models are thought to exist, which adds to their uniqueness and appeal. Collectors value it highly for its scarcity, unique style, and connection to the venerable Daytona line. Number 3. The Rolex Bao Dai Reference. 6062 become among the most famous vintage Rolex watches when sold for an incredible $5.1 million in 2017. Originally held by Bao Dai, the last emperor of Vietnam, this watch is quite rare, having a triple calendar moon phase complication and a black dial with diamond hour markers. There only are 3 such versions known to exist. This one is the only one with diamond marks at even hours. Its royal origin, extraordinary workmanship, and scarcity made it extremely sought after, therefore securing its position in horological history as a really famous clock. Number 2. The Rolex Daytona, the Unicorn. Reference: 6265, rising to become among the most valuable Rolex watches ever auctioned. Sold for an amazing $5.9 million in 2018. Given almost all Daytona 6265 models were manufactured in stainless steel, this piece is really unique in its one-of-a-kind white gold casing. Dubbed the Unicorn, this was the only known white gold from manual winding Daytona. Made especially for a German shop in the 1970s, it was undiscovered to the public for decades. In horological circles, it is a legendary work due in great part to its unusual rarity, opulent materials, and historical mystery. The Unicorn marks the ideal mix for collectors between uniqueness, workmanship, and Rolex's reputation for stretching the bounds of watchmaking. Number 1. Paul Newman's Rolex Daytona. Popular as the Paul Newman Daytona, became among the most renowned and valuable watches in history when it sold for an astounding $17.8 million at auction in 2017. Originally given to him by Joanne Woodward, his wife, the watch has a rare, exotic dial with a customized engraving on the rear saying, "Drive carefully, me." Newman wore the watch every day, especially in his racing years, adding emotional and historical significance. Its rareness and distinctive design, mixed with its connection with a cherished Hollywood legend, make it very sought after among collectors. Representing distinction, passion, and workmanship, the Paul Newman Daytona is a timeless piece of horological and cultural history, rather than merely a watch. Thanks for watching. From the Paul Newman Daytona at $17.8 million to the rare Oyster Albino, these top 10 most expensive Rolex watches highlight Rolex's unmatched luxury and craftsmanship. Each piece tells a unique story, representing the highest standards in the world of horology. Stay tuned for more.